Welcome to Story Corner, a place where we share the triumphs, struggles, and lessons learned from everyday people. Join us as we delve into the unique experiences that shape us and inspire us to live our best lives. Subscribe now for new stories.
Cody Hively is miraculously recovering from Guillain-Barre syndrome, a deadly condition that takes the lives of 1 in 20 patients. This young man suddenly couldn't move his body, and his amazing recovery is so inspiring. It was really disturbing. I was a prisoner to my own body. Minutes turned into days, turned into weeks, turned into months. My whole body felt like it was on fire, he said. Cody Hively recalls the start of his medical journey as a series of disconcerting events. It all began with a strange sensation of numbness and tingling in his feet, which gradually spread up his legs and eventually reached his shoulders. Despite trying various remedies, the symptoms only seemed to worsen, eventually culminating in a life-altering experience. One morning he woke up completely paralyzed, unable to move any part of his body. Alarmed and frightened, he was quickly taken to the hospital, where he was met with a barrage of tests and treatments. The medical professionals worked tirelessly to determine the cause of his sudden paralysis, but despite their best efforts, Cody found himself fighting for his life. Nevertheless, he remained hopeful, never giving up and always believing that he will recover from this debilitating condition. Every day the doctor said the same thing. This could stop tomorrow, or it could just keep getting worse, he recalled. Cody's symptoms come from the rare autoimmune disorder, Guillain-Barre syndrome, which attacks the nervous system. And it became so severe he could barely nod his head. Eventually, doctors intubated him because he couldn't breathe. Cody spent the next 3 months fighting for his life, praying for a miracle. All Cody could do was pray and hope that he would win the battle that was raging in his body. Cody loved physical activities and being an actor. He couldn't imagine being trapped in a body that refused to do basic things like breathing and swallowing. But this terrible condition allowed Cody, his friend and his family to see God in action. After 3 months of being trapped in his body, God began to heal him. Cody's road to recovery was a long and arduous one, but he persevered through every setback with a positive attitude and unwavering determination. At first, the sensation and movement in his limbs were minimal, but with each passing day his body became stronger and more functional. The medical professionals who treated him were amazed at his resilience and speed of recovery. They transferred him to a rehabilitation center where he received specialized therapy and care to help him regain his independence. He worked tirelessly to relearn basic skills like walking, talking, and even feeding himself. Despite the challenges, Cody felt incredibly grateful for every step he took and never took his progress for granted. In fact, he always pushed himself to go above and beyond, taking a few extra steps just to celebrate how far he had come. When I began walking, it felt like I was alive again. Each week I would make progress, even if it was a couple of extra steps, he said. Throughout his journey recovering from Guillain-Barre syndrome, Cody says he never lost hope. How incredible is that? Can you imagine what it would be like to go from being a healthy, active 27-year-old only to being completely paralyzed for months on end? The longer I walk with Jesus, the more I am thankful for his blessed gift of hope. It can start like a flicker of a flame and ignite our hearts to fight our way through any battle because of the hope we have in Christ.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Story Corner. We hope you were inspired by today's story and learned something new. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, keep living life to the fullest.